Hey everybody, Miley McKay here. Uh, at the time I'm recording this, I just woke up about 20 minutes ago, I think. I just figured, do a video today, show you guys one of the things I had in my new background. Oh, oops, sorry Mug. Didn't mean to do that. Which is this thing? Put it back a little bit. The Anchor Bay Limited Edition Hellraiser tin. There's a bit of an interesting story behind this. So, I go with my friends to Evansville, Indiana a lot, which is like 20-30 minutes from where I live, just across the Kentucky border from me. It's not too far. But we go there a lot because our hometown, Owensboro, is pretty boring. It's just way more interesting to go there, to go to the stores there and shit. Plus they have a mall in Evansville, a big one. We don't have a mall here anymore. We had a mall, the Town Square Mall, but they closed down about a year ago. So, yeah. The funny thing about that is the mall was supposed to be a casino, but that didn't end up happening. But uh, we go to Evansville a lot. um, and we went to a store called Evansville Toys and Games. I think this was last year, around October, or after, I think it was around October last year. I don't know, I've had this for a while. Um, October, November last year, I don't remember. It was last year though. And Evansville Toys and Games has, like, it's weird the way the store is set up because you have the main front part of the store where they have the toys and the walls with the video games, but then they have like a middle section. You go through one doorway, it's a room full of comics, or well, graphic novels actually, and then old toys, and then you go in the next room, like in Inception, like you go to the next room to the actual back of the store where they got DVDs, Blu-rays, separate like actual comic books that like the ones that come in the poly sleeves like that. And and like the um and more toys, of course, and also their anime anime stuff, like some anime DVDs and stuff like that. Um, well, in the DVD section there in that way back room, they had this on the shelf with a bunch of horror stuff, and I thought it was really cool because I never see these Anchor Bay tins. I've never seen one in person in my life because they're really rare. Um, and I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. Now the funny thing is, and the problem was, uh, so my thing is like I usually get money from my dad and my grandmother before I leave the house. Even though yes, I'm aware I'm probably too old to be getting allowance because I'm like 23, but it's not really allowance. It's just um like I get spending money from them because I don't have a job even though I should. Um, I don't really have the need to get one right now because we have plenty of money, but it's one of those things. But that day I didn't have a ton of money on hand. I think I only had like $19-20. Um, but by the time we went to Evansville Toys and Games, where this came from, I think I'd spent a little bit of my money already, and so I didn't have enough to get this. And so my friends, being the coolest people ever, picked this up for me and surprised me when we left the store. And so I was very grateful, very happy, and this thing means a lot to me, which is why it's in my background. Oh, almost knocked it over. But this thing's really cool. You get, oh, lid's coming off. Well, I'll do that in a minute, but you get the amazing Hellraiser artwork on it. Limited edition. Clive Barker's Hellraiser. Amazing pinhead artwork. Digitally mastered. You can see the price tag on it still, because I couldn't get it off, but it is what it is. And then if I try to keep the lid on this thing, I swear to God I'm going to drop it in two pieces. And I want to do, if I flip this around to the back side of the tin, there's information about the films, and I do say films because if you can see it, it's not only Hellraiser, but it comes with Hellbound, Hellraiser 2. It's a cool thing. There's the number of this one. I don't know how many of these are made, because for some reason these ones specifically are not marked for that. Like normally when you have the tin, they have which one it is, the number out of however many were made. These ones aren't marked for some reason. I don't know if that means they're rarer than the other ones, or if it's just like, I don't know. I'll have to see if I can figure that out on Google. Now if I put this down, we could, oh, stuff's falling out. Take the lid off. Are you wondering what that is? That is the old security device from back in the day when you would buy this from like an actual store. Like when you bought this brand new, that's how they used to do them. I have tons of DVDs and Blu-rays in my collection that have those little things in there. Because what that is when you steal something, it sets the alarm off. It's got like a little chip in it or whatever you want to call it. That does not go in here. That's just something I put in here because I had nowhere else to put it. If you go down here, you get this nice, thick booklet. I don't know if you can see how thick that is. It goes with it. It's really amazing because this was complete, which is a lucky thing because it's used. Whoever had this for like display only because like the discs are like pretty much brand new as well. Get some great, oh that's gruesome. Oh, Julia. Killing people in the name of Frank. Another corpse. Some great pictures in this book. Ashley Lawrence, of course. Ooh, more gruesome photos. There's Frank without skin. Yeah. It's a cool booklet though. And then you get, oh god, can't lift it up. You get one of these scene index cards with the original teaser poster for Hellraiser on it for the first one, and then you get your chapter selections. The scene selection, whatever you want to call it. A lot of old school DVDs have these. You get these with some Blu-rays now, but it's only like the collector's ones, like certain ones, like I have a Blu-ray of, I have a Blu-ray 4K combo pack of Videodrome from Criterion Collection that has one. It has a little card like that for the thing, but that's because it's one of those collector's ones. Hellbound, Hellraiser 2, old poster artwork, and then on the back side is the chapter selections, scene selections, what do you want to call it. And then you get the discs. Oh. It's hard to lift this with one finger. And then you get the discs. There's the first Hellraiser. And the funny thing is, I have a separate copy of Hellraiser on DVD from Maker Pay. The first copy I ever owned in the film. And it's actually the same disc. And then Hellbound, Hellraiser 2. I also have a separate Anchor Bay DVD of Hellbound, Hellraiser 2 as well, but the disc does not look like this on the inside. It's a different disc. So, but this one is the same as my other Hellraiser. But yeah, it's a 2-disc set, but it comes in an old CD case, which is the funny thing, they did that a lot with these tins. They put them in CD cases. But yeah, there's nothing else in there, so you see, you can kind of see my reflection. Ooh. You're wondering what this is, by the way? This is like a thing I got with an eBay order a while back, and I just put it in there because I didn't know where else to put it. Put that back on there. Okay. Oh, knocked over my voice changer. Oh well. But yeah, that's the Anchor Bay Hellraiser tin, though. It's a pretty cool thing, and I keep hitting that mug. Sorry, Tiff. But that's the Anchor Bay Hellraiser tin. Pretty cool. One of the coolest things I have in my collection, just because, again, I never see those ever. Like, they're incredibly rare to find those tins. Although, I do have a bit of a funny story. We have a store here in Owensboro where I live called Second and Charles, which, I think used to be owned, I think they're like they're like something that Books A Million owns, or used to own, and they became their own store. And a couple times I've come across like the thick case limited editions of certain Anchor Bay movies like Army of Darkness. And that tins are just like the thicker DVD cases. But I've come across those before. I didn't get them because I didn't think anything of it, which shows how dumb I am. But I've never seen the tins anywhere, so it's one of those things. But it's a pretty cool piece, though. But I think that's all I have for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.